Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at GCS Shanghai calling, and it's time to enable God mode. Best undead, best orc, crashing. 1-0 versus Lin, winner bracket final.
I hope for the best player to win, and what I hope most for is both players showing their best performance. In their first matchup, when they played against each other in the group stage, it was not Lin's day. It was his weekday, and he got destroyed. Is this going to be 1-0's weekday? I hope that, as I just said, both players are on their A-game. And if they are, we're going to have a beautiful match coming up. Here we see him, 1-0, 20 years old, the biggest talent that Warcraft 3 has had in years and years. Definitely the best undead in the world, as you just said. And he's going up against Lin, the legend. Everyone here on stream should know him. He's the best orc in the world. By the way, I just saw Chechi in chat. I bet he's got his baby rages at the ready for any opportune moment.
Of course. Well, there's no Mountain King, so it's going to be good. Xixiang Guo, he is from China, the #1 in the Back to Warcraft ranking. This is June Park. Everybody knows him from his former World Elite days, SK Gaming days. 30 years old he is now, but what a year. He came back in February, had his first tournament in April, won it immediately. The Korean, of course, the Korean WCA qualifier against Light and Focus. He is revolutionizing Orc versus Human. In every other matchup, I think, as well. Will it be enough? Undead seems to be his weak spot. There is something,
He's had some difficulty, definitely. He told us in the interview that he doesn't really know what to do exactly, but that was before he played against WFZ. And against WFZ, he had a new, slightly varied style, and that seemed to be very effective. But, of course, 1-0 had the time to study those replays, time to figure out that slightly adjusted style, so maybe he is the guy with the advantage now. Is the ball in his court? The first court we're going to have is going to be Terranus, and that is a pretty unfortunate map draw for the Undead. Of course, he vetoed Twisted Meadows, and after that, Terranus is definitely the best map for Orcs, so that one going towards Lin right away.
This is reminiscent of one of the greatest replays of all time. Hastops versus Nov, Terranus stand, dispelling Invis potions and stuff. You can see it on our YouTube if you don't know that. If this happens, I think some buildings in Shanghai are going to crash because we were screaming so loud. We have the two best players in the world, maybe. This is Lin. This is 1-0, and this is our overlay. It's incredible what both players accomplished this year. I mean, 1-0 with his 20 years old, coming into the first WCA qualifier in China, winning it immediately in a crazy final against ZDR 3-2. In both GCS tournaments so far, he got the silver medal, losing both finals 1-3, one against Infi, one against Fly. And afterwards, not much was seen from him. He played NWL but dropped out because of school, and then nothing. No Robam, no PGL, no MoCap, no UN Cup, no Faith Cup. His big comeback was TWI. Second place, of course, he lost the grand final against TH, we all know, but he was back in shape at NWL. First place, 4-0 against Remind, and that closes his crazy year so far. $21,000 he has made alone this year. But his opponent, this is the craziest story of the year, of course. June Park, as we know him, $26,000 this year since till WCA. So definitely doubled that at least with his win at WCA and also with his great performance at China Top. As I mentioned before, Korean champion of WCA. Late qualify for GCS. Last GCS wasn't too good for him. Dropping out in the group stage against Foggy, we all know that. But Doyu Star Invitational was his second best tournament with a win against TH, 3-2 in the finals. So, is this the golden December for June Park with a back-to-back win of WCA and GCS? We're going to see about that. Helping would be a win in this winner bracket final. Best of 3. And as you mentioned, first maps looking good for him. Blade Master first, of course. DK first, of course. But what else can we say about the early game?
Well, already we can mention that WFZ is switching up his style. So far this tournament, he has always played Tet Fiends. That is right, 1-0. Has always played Tet Fiends. This time he's switching it up. He's going for Fast Fiends. And going to a very unexpected creep camp. So it looks like he wants to go for some evasion creeping. Maybe the Murlocs first here, and then going for the gold mine. And so far we have no peon scout. And we're trying to adjust the overlay a bit here. And the Blade Master is only taking the items here, finding, buying the circlet, finding the claws and the gauntlets. Gonna be maybe going over for this one right here, for the next claws, and then luring out the creeps with the grunt and killing the renegade with a blade. That's exactly level 2. And this has been seen before, and maybe because of that reason 1-0 walking away from his main, which is not teching yet, by the way. On 22 supply, going for a third ghoul pretty early. And pretty slow with his creeping, to be honest. Going for a sacrificial skull as well, only getting the Murloc, and then retreating back to the Merc camp. Alright, this is definitely something new. Luring away the creeps here with that one fiend, going for, what are they called? Geomancers with the skeletons, of course, good with the normal damage. And here comes the tech. Oh, but the grunt sees this. Sees there's an opening. Can the Blade Master go in here? Does he even want to? He is level 2 now. He found the ring +2. Selling it, going for some boots of speed instead. And
the overlay is fixed. So yeah, level 2 for the DK, catches a lot of hits though. But this creep route is absolutely unpredictable. You see Lin wants to find him here at the top of the map, expecting the shop creep maybe, but okay, there is no under. Now he finds him with the grunt, and now he sees, can he steal the Taskmaster? That would be awesome for Lin, and a disaster. No, he uses the coil, gets the big healing, never run against the Blade Master. Of course, surrounding with fiends is one of the hardest tasks you can do in the early game. Lin already going for the Renegade here, trying to pimp up his Blade Master. He has a circlet and a claw. That's very, very good from the start. And the boots as well. Heavy harassment potential if he goes up to level 3 for the level 2 Windwalk. And the item, next claws maybe. No, ring of protection.
Second ring +2, so pretty unfortunate for Lin.
TC second for the South Korean.
The way he played against WZ on Echo Isles was TC, walkers and raiders, and stay on tier 2 for a long time and go for the expo and be aggressive before destroyers to make sure that the expo gets that time. This is going to be the same strategy again. Of course, he's going up against a different build this time with the fast fiends.
Doesn't get the last hit on the skeletons. The Sasquatch stole it. The creeps in this tournament very aggressive. 4 fiends already. The Death Knight aura heals him up a bit. This might be level 3 if the Blade Master does not get the Sasquatch. He's healing up. He's waiting for it. He knows what's going on. But nice scout by 1-0, seeing that the Blade Master is in Windwalk, so he has to be careful. Is there another coil? Yes, there is.
He's trying to dodge the dust, but it's not going to be able to. Coil has to be invested. Will get it. Gets a level 3 from it.
That's pretty strong. Almost level 3 for the Blade Master as well. Yeah, because the grunts are creeping simultaneously in a very crazy creep route as well in the middle of the map. But pretty good early game for 1-0, I gotta admit. And tier 3 tech for him immediately before the Slaughterhouse, before the second hero. Lin on the other side, attacking as well with only a Beast 3. So this is triple hero most likely again, without walkers.
He's delaying his Lich by a lot though. As you said, tier 3 and Slaughterhouse before the Lich. So if this was an SH, this would definitely be some aggressive potential. But we know that Lin likes to go TC, especially on a map on like Terranos, which is pretty big, where you can go for easy level 2 and maybe even level 3 on a second hero. Maybe he's putting him here on the TC choice, going for the Renegade now. DK dropping very low, man, and not finding a good item. Imagine a Blade Master now from Windwalk. This could be the kill. This is already really risky. If the Blade Master was here, this game might be over.
Statues are very, very late. Robe of the Magi, by the way, for the Torrent Chieftain. That is tremendous. That is one more stomp. And this is level 3 for the Blade Master. He's going to be roaming around now. And if he finds the DK in that state that he's in right now, heaven help him.
He needs to be quick here with his fingers. Blade Master's going to see him. Oh, I don't think he saw him yet. It's nighttime.
Right, and he's in Windwalk, so... Okay, he's moving out away.
DK now basically on 200 HP. I don't think he can die from backstab
with
again.
With a crit. There's always the potential for a crit. Here we go, 100, but saves the fiend. Dashes another... forces another coil. Reveal being used. Backstab coming. Yeah, there's the first one. Looking for a crit. Heal potion being used. But that's big. And there's the crit. So it was definitely right to use that one.
Absolutely the right choice here for Lin. And a big win, actually, getting that heal pot out of the way. And only you're losing a few HP himself, and of course he can heal up with the heal salves. TC though, getting closer to 3. With this camp, what's remaining of it, and the merchant, that should be enough, definitely.
Oh, Windwalk and kill on the Fiend. Coil too late.
Rare mistake.
0. Yeah, first mistake. No Frost Armor, no Coil.
Yeah, that Frost Armor has to be there. That is a very silly mistake. Something that we don't usually see from him. Also dropping so low with the DK. Is this maybe 1-0's 1 week day?
Yeah, we saw it from Lin. Steals the Tome here, by the way. More damage because it was a Tome of Agility. We saw this 1 week day, and usually you have this 1 week day in a tournament. Lin had it early. 1-0 so far. Very strong. I mean, Ruden forced him to play his best with all the pressure that he didn't expect. But apart from that, easy performance for him, especially the game against Lin. The group stage was tremendous. TC, though, is a problem for him as he hits level 3 at this creep spot. Went off Lightning Shield. Imagine this TC in the Fiends with the Lightning Shield, and then you hit Stomp. So much damage.
No walkers, by the way, so he definitely has to go for Shadow Hunter, and there we can see him being produced at the moment. You do want that guy to go to level 3 as well, but Tyranus, not so many creep camps, so he's not going to be able to reach level 3 from only the neutrals.
1-0 has a problem because the Lich is still super low, and Lin
Blade Master.
Not greedy at all. Is he going for
Zapper abuse.
Zappers? Or more experience. Oh, Zapper!
Yeah.
Only one. No. Okay, there is a speed scroll.
Yeah, waiting for it.
Not seeing yet.
Lin is not above the abuse. And there it is. How quick is the reaction? It could be a double kill on these. Yeah, and there it is. Boom! Gets both of the Ziggurats, trying to go for Acolytes as well, which of course can't be reproduced. One of the reasons, among a few, why Tyranus is not so great in this matchup for Undead.
True that. So close the laboratory to the main base. 1-0 can't do the same. He can't go for the burrows anymore. There is reinforced defenses, and with Fiends hitting on siege buildings, or on buildings in general, not that easy. The item here, big healing again from the second Merc camp. That's not too easy to crack.
Does he really want to push this? Seems like the Undead wants to push this, trying to alleviate the pressure by pressuring himself. Blade Master probably knows that this is going to be happening since there is no response in the Undead main. In the the army for the Orc is far out of position. Yeah. Do we have reinforced defense? Yes, we do. So the Burrow is not in too much danger, but the shop will certainly be falling.
That's good. No Orb of Lightning just yet. He's waiting for the gold. There we go. But no pocket expansion. And this would be a great timing for that. But yeah, he has no speed scroll. He has no town portal. So this will be a long way back home.
Raider actually getting surrounded.
Rare mistake by Lin.
And maybe a bad pop out there from the bestiary, I'm not too sure. Going for the burrows now, but as we can see with the upgrade, they're very hard to bring down. Now Lin is coming back, but it's gonna take a while. The TC, so tanky, man. With the ring and the double gauntlets, more than 1.1k HP, and also has 4 stomps at the ready, thanks to the robe. SH, that's the big weakness. If he gets to silence Coil Nova, this SH, he's gonna pop over and keel over to death very, very quickly and easily. The Lich expending one of the Novas, but for the most part, these heroes are full mana.
And 1-0 bought the Invul Potion, so not a second one for Lin. Going for more burrows. There is a little bit of damage, but Coil on the Peon and escapes. Okay, very well done by 1-0. He wanted to force the town portal back, I think, but he did great. Killing the shop, harassing the economy, and disturbing the creeping of the Orc. But there's not too much left to creep here.
Nope.
For the Blade Master, not level 4. He has a heal scroll, yeah. Shadow Hunter is not level 2, though. TC is at a fine state. On the other side, we have 3, 2, 1. So also not the level 2 Nova, but I think it's in general a little better for the Undead here. No Worm transition or anything crazy. No Temple of the Damned. Constantly scouting for expansions, but there is none. I like the scouting of 1-0, man. It's so strong. Oh, Blade Master starts this creep to get level 4, closer to level 4. And gets it. But can he get away? There is no mana, but okay, that's because of the Windwalk he just used.
Only a single Nova on the Lich, by the way. The TC and the SH at full mana. The Blade Master very low himself. And without an invul makes it very hard for him to weave in and out of the fight as he usually wants to. By the way, these Kodos... Oh, okay, they just finished with the upgraded aura just a minute ago. As
That's
far as
big.
the gold mine intake goes, that harassment of the Undead wasn't too bad. We can see the comparison here. It's not too far behind. And of course he killed the shop, killed a burrow. So
Oh, Temple of the Damned now for 1-0.
Oh.
Remember, there is no Dispel.
yeah.
And Curse is amazing. So much missed chances on especially the Blade Master. Of course, you wanted on the Headhunters as well, since they provide decent damage, especially with the aura. This can be big. Can he have the time? Will Lin give him the time to adjust to this? Another heal scroll, second one, and another Invo Potion as well. He is ready. His inventory is great. Temple is there. And he can produce again. When will he break upkeep? Immediately, as he does against Night Elf, or will he bank a little bit more?
He's going. Here we go.
Yeah.
Banshees doesn't need any training for them. Anti-magic shell is useless in this matchup. Possession is great, but takes a long time to complete. So already with only Initiate, they're very good, even in the late game stages. Last camp has just been taken here, the little green one that is close to level 4 for the Blade. Not quite, however. Dark Ranger close to level 2 herself. Don't underestimate the skeletons. Again, there's no disenchant here in this army. I don't think Lin scouted the main of the Undead yet, so he shouldn't know about the temple. Do we have a Spirit Lodge coming up regardless? No. He's playing this without any casters.
It's gonna be hard. Of course, the Headhunters can take them out if positioned wrong. And Abomination is coming to prevent this and block a little bit more. The big engagement is coming, 60 versus 50. He saw the army, but of course a lot is still in production. Here comes the Banshee, here comes the Fiend. That is 5 supply that he didn't see. Second Banshee is coming, and oh, he forgot about a Ziggurat, so he's stuck on 60 food for a little while. Lin can now catch up, but he has not... Okay, now the burrow is completing.
Dust revealing the Blade Master and getting the curse on him right away. That is actually big. So now the Banshee can be on auto cast and can apply to the rest of the army. DK at the shop. No TP still. Going for a heal scroll. If he gets stuck in a bad position with his DK, he's close to level 4. He has the invul, but he doesn't have the Death Pact yet. This could be a vulnerability.
One destroyer to dispel the lightning shield. There is none yet. Here we go. First stomp was good. Nova onto a grunt. That's really weird decision. Nice burrow here. The destroyer immediately under pressure. What a stomp again. Dark Ranger is up front there. The Fiend is definitely dead. Oh, he doesn't finish it. Now he does. And nice catch. The air bomb is in the stomach of the Kodo Beast and saved. Well done by Lin. And now what can he do? Nova onto the Berserker. DK finishes it. Level 2 for the Dark Ranger. There is another stomp, but he has no target at the moment. Kodo is dead. A-bomb is back.
Alright, the silences don't seem to be hitting too well. Another stomp hitting everything, and there's one or maybe even 2 more. Level up for the Lich, he's now level 3, but not that much mana anymore. Going for the Headhunters now is the Undead, the Lich in trouble, and the Dark Ranger as well. The statues dropping, critical strikes coming out. The Blade Master is now level 4. The DK also out of position. The stomp this time not hitting anything apart from the one skeleton, but still such a big army for Lin at 51 supply against 47, but a lot of that is still missing for 1-2-0. And now the skeletons start to come out. Exactly. Once those kills are happening on the Berserkers, he wants to buy some time here. He's pretty low on mana. The TC has one more stomp. Is he going to try to go for the hero kill? It looks like it, but the invul coming before the stomp can hit. The Kodo is gone. The damage amplification is missing. He will lose that A-bomb regardless, though.
So much curse, but not on the Blade Master. He's gone, and now he's going for the DK again. Big heal potion swapped by the Lich. He's going for him regardless. Our lightning shield applied. Nice damage, but is it worth it? Is there another stomp? No, there's not. Can he get a perch on the Lich? No, he can't. No end snare anymore. Well executed by 1-2-0 that escape.
There was no Death Pact, by the way. He has level 2 aura.
I checked that as well. So greedy.
I wonder why he didn't chase. Like speed scroll and snare chase. I think Lin just missed an opportunity here.
I think he had only one raid, and now the second one came, and where's... Okay, he had a speed scroll.
But with Hex, speed scroll
is a little
critical.
weird. Was there mana on the Shadow Hunter?
I think he should have definitely tried. I mean, these undead heroes are out of mana. It's not like he's going to lose much. Whoa. That, yeah, Lin could have gone for more, but maybe he's just happy that the pressure is gone for now.
2 Kodo kills. Very, very big for 1-2-0. Big experience, and of course getting that Abomination back brought him a lot of sustain in this fight. And Lin used 2 heal scrolls, 1 invul, sorry. But the 2 heal scrolls are definitely gone. More Banshees for 1-2-0, 4 Fiends, 2 statues, no Destroyer. That was focused so quick. It was really good.
By the way, one big mistake for 1-2-0 in the beginning of the fight. He tried to silence the TC, but he missed it. And then he hit everything, and he wasn't expecting that. He wasn't trying to split or anything. And that's why the fight started off so bad for him. Lich is level 3 now. Dark Ranger level 2. DK level 4. I don't know who killed more in that fight. Or was it even?
It's basically even. I think 120 came in with a small supply advantage, but not too important. Lin can't do anything. The map is crapped. It's entirely empty. Is he waiting for the pocket expansion? No, he really can't. Gets another here, and that's level 4 on the TC. More attack speed, more movement speed. Makes everything a little easier.
It's actually quite the level up.
Yeah.
For the entire army, especially if the armies get big again, like 60, maybe 70 supply.
Especially for the headhunters, man. The additional attack speed combined with the berserk.
Yep. And also for all the melees being able to catch up with the kiting fiends.
But both are camping now. They wait. There's how much left in the gold mines? 2,000. This could be a very stale game. Maybe 120 or Lin can get can go for another invul potion at the shop. Dark Ranger's doing the same.
Is he buying a heal scroll?
Oh, no, he got the invul potion. Dark Ranger did.
No, but it's on cooldown. I mean, he didn't get it. He had it before. Maybe he's just waiting for the invul. Yeah, he needs it, I think. Needs one on every hero. With Stomp and Hex, the disable is just too strong.
And then Snare.
Exactly.
So Lin goes for the 70 food burrow.
This SH though is almost level 3, and once that happens, things become infinitely more difficult.
Lin is going for the expansion? Yes, 600 gold gone.
Ooh.
We saw it once.
That's
dodges the coil with the
investment.
Windwalk. He was at the top. Very nice.
Oh,
That
and 120 is going into upkeep right now. Lin might be running into a bad timing here once again.
We saw this in Ting at last refuge. It was kind of an equal situation where 120 cancelled the tiny Great Hall while it was coming up. But he decides, okay, I'm not going to go for my natural. This is where 120 I think expects him. I will go into the north.
He has produced or created more skeletons here. They're supposed to scout, but at the moment he's busy keeping his feet in line. And yeah, he definitely thinks the Expo is down here. Oh, and now he's going to be walking into a base race scenario without a TP. Lin doesn't want to go for a straight up fight anymore. He wants to buy time, and he wants to circumvent his opponent. Oh, man. 64 supply for the Undead. This is a really big and scary army. But yeah, Lin, he is not looking for an actual engagement.
Is he buying an Invis potion? No. Use the Stomp there.
It's the same hotkey for TP and Stomp.
Ah, alright.
Seems like 120 is getting one himself now, though.
He saw, okay, there's no expansion, but I will attack you nevertheless. Counter go by Lin. Of course, siege damage is worth more, but he has a good amount of normal damage. Kills the shop, Town Portal's home. Next big engagement, not. Because Town Portal out, another crit, and the A-bomb is gone.
Oh, the SH is gone as well. Silence coin over on the SH, and he lost him. I mentioned this before. This is the big weakness, and he didn't have an invul on him. So yes, he gets the A-bomb, but obviously the better kill for the Undead. But Expo is still not scouted.
Yeah, and coming up, Watchtower with huge range. Hugest range in all of the towers in Warcraft. But 120 has to be aware that the army wasn't that big. There has to be expansion somewhere. And his scouting game, with everything, was so good so far.
Ooh, but now he's going for the altar.
Oh boy, does he have enough damage for that?
It's only level 2 hero. It takes a while, but doesn't take forever.
No curse on the Blade Master. Will it be reapplied? No repair coming. But also no abomination yet. Does he want to?
This is such a bad position for Lin, man.
Yeah.
This little bottleneck is horrible.
Yeah, the DK blocking so much with his 7 armor and the A-bomb in front of that.
Oh, and the SH, even if he comes out, might be stuck in a very bad position. Is he coming out, though? That's the question. I don't think so either.
The meat hook knocks it down, and no healing anymore. Now the bottleneck is a little more open. The first Wyvern for more damage. I think he doesn't have web here. Whoa, the epicenter stomp again. Going for the next A-bomb. Okay, the Kodos can't really eat another epicenter stomp. Unbelievable with that Invo Potion now in between.
But now
taking
it's vulnerable.
a lot. Yeah, but next Stomp. Oh my god, he's using so much Invo Potion on both first heroes. The DK is kind of far up front. There is no healing, mind you, and you see it here. TC down. The Blade Master will follow for sure, and he calls GG. And that's it. 1-2-0 in this tournament. First sign of emotion. 3-0 against Lin at GCS Fall.
He has not yet lost a single map, right?
Holy shit, is that right?
That's right. No, against Foggy!
Yeah, against Foggy.
Against the best Night Elf in the world. Yep. I think in that match you could really see the respect the two players have for each other. They waited until they had all their stuff online. Alright, I don't want to fight you and I don't have my tier 3, my heroes and this and that and this. But once it got to it, especially 1-2-0s in the first fight, how he kept his DK alive with the items. Invul to dodge the stomp last second. Heal pot to survive the stomp last second. And I think that was Lin's chance to win the game. When he was retreating, speed scroll, boom, run after him, hex and snare. Maybe not kill the DK, but you kill a fiend or maybe 2 fiends or you kill the lich or something. But he was glad that the pressure was off him, but the pressure came back again, and even with the expansion, he was not given the time. And again, the Pocket Expo, man, so expensive. Yeah. You are asking for it.
If this works, of course, this is great. If it doesn't, it was the perfect timing for 1-2-0 to push 600 gold that he invested into the army, 600 gold that Lin invested into the Pocket Expo. And yeah, didn't work. We see the first fight here again. Curse working beautifully. And that was a 50-50 trade here. Nice Boros, of course. The Destroyer didn't do too much against the Headhunters and the Orb of Lightning, of course. But the Kodo focus. I really like it. Getting it down and then switching the focus very soon.
Yep. Also a mistake by Lin here. He should have got that Kodo back into the back of the base.
Yeah. He had the aura, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
The A-bomb wouldn't have come back. So there were a few things here that Lin could have been playing better. Doesn't look like a weak day for Lin, but maybe it's 1-0 in his head. Maybe it's his, the opponent he's afraid of. The guy who he doesn't like playing, who just has his number.
Might be the only one. Against TH, he's slightly ahead, but 1-2-0 is the only guy that can beat him like on a regular basis. 50-50 it is between them.
Here we're going to see the nice invul dodge, by the way, on the DK. Look out. And there it is.
Really
no
nice.
stomp coming in. That was a very long fight. After that, he's going to be given the heal pot, I think. And there, where is it? Here's the end snare, and then heal pot before the stomp. Otherwise, he dies right there.
This is absolutely nuts. Yeah, the lightning shield was pretty damn great as well.
I think this is the key moment. SH has to buy a speed scroll right now and then chase.
Yeah.
But he disengages.
I think he had a speed scroll, at least when I checked after the fight. Yeah, here the Shadowhunter. What a nuke.
Yeah, the level 2 hero on that stage of the game is just way too vulnerable. Have to have an invul on that guy. That's how I defeated Orc Worker on ladder. With an easy move like that.
Yeah, the storms were perfect, but the position, you see it, the Raiders can't really hit. There is a lot in the back, but the Kodo can't eat. This is usually what you want. And even though the Fiends are out of the fight for the longest time, if you've run out of Invo potions and there is mana left, and that's exactly what you saw, the Blade Master not in position, exposed, boom, TC down, boom, Blade Master down afterwards. No chance for Lin anymore. And that's what happens.
All right.
Map choice for Lin now. He picks Echo Isles. Great map for Orc. Very hard for Undead.
Yep. Blade Master will always be getting stacked. The Merc Camp gives you a very easy level 2 for the second hero, and we know he likes the TC. Expo, if you get an advantage somehow, is not too hard to get, I guess. And against WFZ, he went for a really cool strategy with a delayed tier 3 and getting the Expo on his way to tier 3 and using his map control with Ensnare and Spirit Link and the TC before the Destroyers were out. Can he do that again against 1-2-0? I certainly expect this to be the strat, because that was such a strong strat yesterday that didn't really look like there was a good answer to it. But 1-2-0 saw that game. Does 1-2-0 have an answer to that game?
The loser of this match will go down to the losers bracket, meeting the winner of TH and Foggy. The winner is guaranteed second place. And this would be, of course, the usual position for 1-2-0, as he accomplished twice already. For Lin, it is already the best accomplishment, guaranteed place 3 for him. And the game starts. Second bad map in a row for 1-2-0, but if someone can make it work, it's him. The most impressive Undead since Ted.
All right. We're loading in. Do we have the first join bug? No. We do not. Nothing's breaking this awesome chain of Warcraft action today. 2 series we had so far were already incredible. And now in the winners final, these guys are really playing the best Warcraft that we have. But Lin, there's a bit of room for improvement. Is this 1-0 being in his head? Is this his feared opponent? Is the young guy really winning the mind game over the legendary old player?
That would be such a sign of strength. And everybody who follows 1-0 then into the grand final should be afraid of what this guy is capable of. I mean, he reached #1 in the Chinese qualifier while playing Hearthstone, while finishing his studies. That is, and yeah, revolutionized unnet play in the meantime. Like, I don't know.
He's kind of talented.
You can say he is quite talented. But Lin on the other side, same goes for him. I mean, okay, he doesn't study and, you know, doesn't play Hearthstone, but coming back from 2 years of army and being so creative, and for example, his Kodo Beast Zeppelin stuff against human, his defenses against the tower rushes of human, that is all something that we haven't seen before. And if he needs tricks, then definitely now, and maybe he can show something new.
Alright, we have 1-0 going back to the Ted Fiends, not the fast Fiends like we saw on Tyrannus. So he's going to be trying to apply some pressure again here early on with his DK. I'm not sure, but this space might be open. That should of course not happen at this level, but it can happen every now and then. No shop yet for Lin. Is he going to skip the shop? That would be really weird.
He goes double Borrow.
He goes 2 Borrow Tech without a shop. That is... there it is. Okay, it's pretty late though. Just gonna line up. I guess he creeps the entire camp, not just the item, and then goes for healing.
Yeah.
And with the positioning of the shop, he might even continue creeping southward. Maybe for his natural, maybe going for a quick expansion.
That would be super risky, but maybe he thinks, okay, I need something to put this guy off his play.
And seems like 1-0 is not going to be aggressive. Going to start with creeping himself.
And second Ziggurat too, so not a super fast tech as well for him.
And this space is open at the moment. Definitely, this is not closed.
Yeah, good for him that Lin will creep a lot.
That's true. Also, at this level, usually the orcs don't really scout into the back of the base because, you know, those players usually don't leave this open. So, fortunately, nothing will come of this most of the time. And again, the Ring of Protection. This is the 3rd one already for Lin, so definitely unlucky for the Orc Master.
Yeah, that's right. Well, his Blade Master wasn't too bad last game, but I expect him to be way better here, as they are 10 claw spots. The first one already gone, the second one as well. There's Gloves of Haste for the DK, who is being aggressive now. He thinks, okay, I don't see a Blade Master here. Let's see what he does. He's teching, just started it.
Look at the scouting by 1-0, by the way. He has map vision everywhere.
A player's forces are
That's
under
so
attack.
sick.
Like in 6 spots on the map.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have to find the Orc sooner or later. Finds him here. And if he gets the Ogre Major, that would be fantastic. DK coming in, not nighttime yet, trying to go for the coil. Not in kill range, though. Oh, he's going to take a lot of damage from this. One more swipe, he can get it now. He gets it, gets the aura from it as well, but loses a lot of HP. And sees the Peon. Peon gets ensnared. But I don't... Oh, he realized it. Oh, man. He's going to kill the Peon, I think. Does he have another coil?
I think he can't do it.
Probably not, no.
No, 200 HP is too much. The Grunt's protecting him, but Frostmourne still hungers. There's so many Windwalks, he shouldn't do that.
DK wants another kill.
Where is the Peon, by the way? Oh, there. Okay, next snipe. So good. He's executing this so well. And he has 500 gold, but this is exposed.
He also has one more coil. If he gets the grunt, that would be ridiculous. But DK is so low, I don't think he can do it. Going to the middle, to the shop. Don't think he's going to steal the boots. That would be really weird against Orc.
He has no resources. Maybe a staff? No, dust. Okay. Wow.
Tier 2, by the way, exactly the same speed for the 2 players. Well, a little tiny bit ahead for the Orc. But how he keeps him busy, man. How many creeps he steals with only the DK.
Oh, and now
is
the
he going to get this one as well? Oh my god, he gets it as well.
Oh, he got the entire creep camp!
He got the entire creep camp.
What in the hell? He out-leveled the Blade Master so hard here.
He out-leveled the Blade Master with a Ted BO against the 2 Borrow Tech.
Yeah. This is unseen. This guy keeps on amazing, and
the Blade Master inventory. A second ago, it was 2 heal cells. Nothing else. Oh, man. This early game can
Look at the Fiend! Look at the Fiend!
No. Okay.
That would have been too crazy.
But he can kill it, maybe. He has a boost of speed. The DK is far away. And sometimes 1-2-0 can become too cocky and too aggressive and gets punished for it. But this Blade Master doesn't really have the biggest damage now, does he?
That's true. Tier 2 tech is finished for 1-2-0. Lin, the same. This time, TC second again. The peon is retreating. No expansion for him. And yeah, he needs to do something. Yeah. He needs to do something. Cripping with the grunts now at the shop. Trying to get the fiends. Trying to bait some coils. This would be the last one before the Lich pops out. Reveal being used and fiend saved. How could I... think
Don't doubt him, man.
Doubt him, yeah.
Don't
exactly.
doubt him. And he's going, he's cancelled expansion plans because it would be too late for a tier 1 expansion. So he decides, alright, I go for my style I went for against WFZ with the tier 2 buildings for Spirit Link and Ensnare, and then probably going for the Expo at some point. Of course, skeletons keep on scouting in many places, as we are used by now from this guy. What's the answer here? Already though, I think against WFZ, he did have a better start, right? I think he had a level 3 Blade Master fairly early on, but I might be mistaken on this.
He's scouting for something here at the expansion. Creep's still there, but he gets the marketplace in the middle. Big consumable here to drop. The answer's of course flying, but nothing close to contest this. And so this Ogre Magi will most likely fall to 1-0, giving him level 3. But the Blade Master is right around the corner.
He didn't get the reveal, but
he's not in Windwalk, and the coil is there. Invo Potion, so nice.
He is out of mana now, the DK, though. So if Lin looks for a fight with Spirit Link and Ensnare, I think he should win it. First, though, the TC is going to be creeping. As I mentioned before, Mercamp on Echo Isle is easy level 2 for any second hero. And how many grunts does he have, by the way? 4. And a Berserker.
Yeah, that's weird. And a Ring of Protection +3. This guy is really unlucky in this game.
He gets the Berserker before the Walker. Huh.
Okay, now the Walker starts. Ensnare's ready. No Raider yet. But it is TC level 2.
And 1-0 is aggressive without a single coil. This has been punished before, though. It's
and
not
without
like
a single skeleton as well.
It's not like this always works. Arrives at the Mercamp. And look at this. This DK could easily be getting Ensnare surrounded right now.
There's no Raider.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Maybe he does. Because it's 1-2-0.
I guess so. Maybe he does.
Okay, now with the Berserker trying to apply some damage to the Fiends. DK low, but there is a coil now. And now, lately now he sees, okay, no Raider trying to go for a surround. Nope, squeezes through the forest and almost killing the Berserker with it. Blade Master not too successful here as well. But close to level 3 finally. But of course out-leveled by the DK still.
Why doesn't he have a Raider? Speed scroll. Buckle up, Buckaroo. He's trying to go for the surround, and he is gonna get it. There's a bigger invul. Does he want to use it, though, for only level 1 Lich? Yes, he does.
Oh, that's a Walker now. Spirit Link applied. Yep, there we go. But not on the... Okay, it is on the Grunt, but... Okay, kills it nevertheless.
Stomp misses. He kills 1 Grunt here, but the big invul is gone. No expansion still, by the way, so he's playing differently than he was against WFZ. We have a Shade now as well. Here comes the Stomp. Is he going to be able to surround this one? Yes, he is. And, oh, but there's a bow. Does he have Dust? Nope. Typical Orc play. Oh, nice. He's trying to get it with the Lightning Shield on the Grunt. That is really cool.
Next level shit, man.
I don't know if I've seen this before.
But, yeah, that's the coil. Okay.
Okay, can't get it. The Blade Master now maybe gets surrounded. Does he have mana?
He has mana for Windwalk. Uses it here.
Almost losing the Shade to the Lightning Shield.
Oh, can he get the second Grunt? It's slowed. But block is coming out. They have the answers for each other. And the TC provides the aura to retreat. What a high-level Warcraft this is. Lin 3 supply ahead, but the Destroyer upgrade is coming, and I bet we're going to see the Dark Ranger soon. Tier 3 for Lin on the way. Walker and the upgrade is coming, and finally the Raiders are streaming in.
Yeah.
Lin needs more healing, though.
But this is not the Lin in the best shape ever. Why didn't he have a Raider earlier? He should have had a Raider earlier. That is such a strong tier 2 unit.
I really don't know.
Lich, by the way, pretty damn stacked. Look at him. The Trifecta plus the Orb. Going towards the marketplace for a third hero. Might even be the Pit Lord with a TC only being level 2. And him maybe wanting to finish the game. But it seems like he prefers the Dark Ranger nowadays. But no, it is the Pit Lord this time. That does make it difficult, though. Should he get to the late game? Should Lin get to the late game?
Yeah. No silence is always hard. There is Dispel now against Howl of Terror. Last time he just decided to go for Banshees. This time it's this big guy.
Again, no TP. Oh, no, he has a TP. Okay.
No reinforced defenses yet, since Tier 3 is not finished. No Orb of a Lightning as well. No Kodo Bees. 2 Raiders, 2 Walkers. Adept upgrade not finished. Have fun with the Howl of Terror here. The shop is gone before he gets the Orb. Or, no, gets it now.
But he had to sell his Boots of Speed, man. Here we go again. Speed Scroll engage. What's he? Oh, Dispel. Nicely done. Howl of Terror coming right after. Disenchant has to be coming up, but he doesn't have Adept training. Lin, what is going on with your macro this game, man? First Raider nicely being microed away, but not good enough. Going for the Blade Master after he has Spiritling, making him pretty damn tanky. So far, I don't think the Undead has lost any units. Going for the Raiders now as well, but also Spiritling on them, so they will be surviving for a little bit longer. But where's really the damage? The Blade Master in trouble again, but Windwalk saves him.
But no shop, no potion. The Berserker falls again. The Destroyer survives, and Lin doesn't. 1-2-0, guaranteed silver medal again. And yeah, job's done.
I think he just has his number, man. I think he is in Lin's head. Whenever he plays against 1-2-0, underperforming, you know, for Lin standards.
Yeah, for Lin standards, that's right.
Which are usually out of this world.
He just wiped him from the earth of this winner bracket. We were hyping this as the best game, most likely, in terms of play, but Lin had not really. There was never a big scene where I thought, okay, Lin is really ahead now. It was always 1-2-0, always scouting so well.
This is the key moment of the game.
Yeah.
He gets all of the last hits, guys. Every single one. He prevents the expansion from coming up, which was the game plan. He keeps the Blade Master on level 1.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, I would be afraid as well if I was playing Orc against this guy.
Yeah. Lin doesn't have the answers, and yeah, here, I mean, there was a lot missing. With a Raider in the mid game, you have Ensnare, you have a lot more map control, and a lot more control about the game, about the pacing and everything. But 1-2-0 could do basically whatever he wanted. Got the marketplace, got basically everything he wanted.
And if you delay your tier 3 by so much for Lodge and Bestiary, you are supposed to have map control. And with the Ensnare catch, you're supposed to find kills. But he delayed the Raider in favor of a Berserker when there were no destroyers ready. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Lin. That is not what he needs to be playing to win this tournament.
That was Lin's moment. That was Lin's game today. He can rest until tomorrow. He can think about the games, because we will determine the opponent of Lin right now. It's gonna be TH. It's gonna be Foggy. One of the two guys will survive until tomorrow and guarantee the bronze medal. Foggy is standing 2 meters or 3 meters next to us, has a smile on his face. Foggy, you feel ready? Yeah, he says. Okay, that sounds confident. The 100 Katkas with Yumiko. He should be prepared. And of course, Yumiko is pressing his thumbs again for Foggy here. He wants TH to be eliminated. Stakes are high. Tournament life on the line. TH versus Foggy. Send your energy again. Jawohl, Foggy. I want to see it in chat again. Main event of today coming up.